Hello, welcome back to Ruler Waves 3, playing as France? No, against France. Playing as Japan on Super Large Plus Plus. It's episode 88, it's 1948, and suddenly there is war again. We had war in January, peace in February, and now we are in September and we're at war again. That's gotta be a new record for me. It's gotta be a new record. Not just for this game, but possibly for all my time. So, February to September, that's like 7 months, half a year or so. Yeah. And all thanks to the French. Very bad people. So we have some active forces, so we will draw them together and then we'll mobilize and move and crush the frog eaters. So let's jump in. Now, very quickly, war cabinet. We were going home, we had stood down our forces, and the cowardly French suddenly decided to provoke a conflict over something I've already forgotten, something. Balkans, I think, and then there was something in China, I don't know. But they declared war on me. I was pretty happy. More goals, the Antilles, because the end game is beckoning, so that's the number one. We must take the Antilles so we can expand the bases there. This is actually a godsend. So next is extract reparations and colonial possessions. We could use some additional possessions in West Africa. They have Congo and Angola. We have Algeria in the Med, not really needed, but okay. We have this in Southwest Africa. We don't have any possessions in Southwest Africa, so if we're going to be completionists, we need to take that one. And there is New Caledonia in the South Pacific, but nothing of this is important. So, yeah, if we can invade some of it, fine. If we don't, also fine. But we will have Antilles. And we will, of course, do some damage to the French fleet in the process. So, stall in the Med and reinforce. To begin with, that means drawing together forces from the Indian Ocean, Northern Europe, West Africa into the Med, and sending reinforcement directly from Japan. It won't have time to work up properly, but that's okay. So we have 6 carriers ready to go and some battle cruisers, and we will send possibly more carriers, and we'll also send the missile destroyers that we have built up. And sort of, we might invade some secondary areas. We have some heavy cruisers that could do that. Eventually, we'll be present in force in the Med. We'll invade Algeria, force battle, crush the French Navy, and win possibly within a year and a half. That's the plan. So let's go crush the French. Start. I'm not sure this start bit is going to be super duper interesting, but yeah. So we have some forces here in West Africa, and we will just click on them and move all of them into the Mediterranean. And then we will move ships. I'm just using sort of different views for this. Why not do it in this order? What do we have here? Oh, we have even more forces. So moving those to Northern Europe. But we have a good chunk of forces in Northern Europe. And we can even move the subs. And then on the other side of the world, we have even more light cruisers. So we're going to have 9 light cruisers, I think, in the Med right away. And then 3 more coming. No, 3, 6. Do we have any? No, 6 light cruisers, 6 carriers, 4 battle cruisers, and a bunch of destroyers. That's right away. Those are my active forces. The rest are back home here. So we'll have to go activate some of it. So these guys are not really interesting, and these are already mothballed, and these are also mothballed. These will be activated. They are fair. And they are moving to the med right away. Do I need these guys? I was talking about it. Or Almanac. If I have 8 plus, okay, yeah. I will probably take some damage in the process. So active and move. Move. So confused sometimes. Move to the med as well. Izumo will move to the Caribbean to start with. Also will set course for the Caribbean as well. I have all my light cruisers going that matter. I have these 32 nutters, but I don't think I will be activating them. We'll see how it goes. I have these 6. We need to do air groups, but I will do that afterward. How long until the second carrier is done? 5 months? Yeah, okay. That's fine. The only bad thing about sudden war, well, there are several bad things, but one of the problems is that you don't get that nice build up and boost of your economy. So we will now do this. These are my missile destroyers. I guess it's fine that they are not fast and they lost a knot. I'm not happy about it, but crying certainly won't help. Did I not build 2 size for each Bhutan? Clearly I didn't manage even that. No, I probably built 8 and then 20. Is that correct? Because I built 8 and 16. Oh, so stupid. Okay. But that's fine. That's fine. So I have 5 Botans. This makes no sense. This makes no sense. Add Botan. Can put them in here and then we can reinforce. I'm sure that's why do I have so many destroyers that are not assigned? Are that the 1100 tonners? Did I forget to assign them like ever? Yeah, I did. It's pathetic. Yeah, these are supposed to be minesweepers now. Maki. Okay, so I have 6 groups of those and a bunch of these 44th division. even it out a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now, what about my minesweepers? I have these 400 tonners. So the 1100 tonners will go on trade protection right away. Subs are on fleet support. But we also need some minesweepers. 20. Where are you, my minesweepers? We have no ID minesweepers. These are my minesweepers. Trade protection and move to the Mediterranean. Move to the Mediterranean. Okay, that's a good start. Move division to the Med. No, division to the Caribbean, in fact. And of course, these are not the actual missile destroyers because they are, of course, building. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. That's fine. We are allowed to be confused. There is no. No, we are moving. Expand all. These are mothballed. Should I just activate them again? They cost virtually nothing to activate. No, these are not minesweepers anyway. 900, these are not minesweepers. These are minesweepers. They can go on trade protection. I find it extremely strange that I cannot select these and make them these specifically work up. Probably overdoing it again, but unrest is up to 1. No. Okay, over to air groups. No, over to aircraft types first. We should have lots and lots on stock here. Yeah. Unsurprisingly. We disbanded quite a few. Medium bomber. I mean, we can keep it around and can secure. No. It's obsolete now. This is also obsolete now. Okay, yeah, we never did this, but adequate is very expensive. Plentiful is horrible. Minimum is fine usually, but I often forget to go in here. No, but we need to do something about our air groups. And how is our friends, the French, in the light jet department? Do we know anything? Well, they have light jets. That's about everything we know. They go very quickly, 540. Sure. That was not very helpful. Air groups, let's activate some of these. Active, Reykjavik, active. Valletta, Alexandria, Gibraltar, Cagliari, Alamatra, active. The Indian Ocean, we don't need to activate those bases, but we might have to move some of these. I mean, Reykjavik, how likely are we to actually do something at Reykjavik? Not super likely. So this is 120. We have a light jet, naval patrol, medium bomber, fighter. Fighter should maybe be night capable. Change number. Ramp it up to 20. Alexandria. Oh, this is fine. And Tripoli, Tobruk, Limassol, Cagliari. That's more interesting. But we could use some medium bombers. So I will. Where is Reykjavik now? Medium bomber. They can go to. Cagliari. And the airbase. Now, why did I close this? So if we go to 50. $100. That leaves us with 10. No. Okay, so the light jet gets 15. Fighters get 16, was it? Torpedo bombers get 20. This. Oh, this was another one. Okay, sorry. Can be 18. 16. It's more of a missile problem, I think. Yeah. No, that was wrong. 18, 20. But this was 16, sorry. This one was 18. So there you go. Oh, we had these guys as well. 60. Grandier bomber to 16. 7. No. Yes. What am I doing here? It's 18. So 15. 16. Hey. No, I didn't have the special squadron unlocked. I just got that tech that makes special squadrons or cap or something better with special squadrons, but without special squadrons. So what can you do? This leaves me with 7 slots. If I do 5 extra, what if I do like this? No. If I change the light jet, then I probably go over. Yeah. No, let's keep it at 15. That's fine. 17. And I have 4 more. And I can bring the fighters to 18. Yeah, that's good. A message. It was just some stupid Discord stuff. Yeah, so even with just a fraction of our fleet activated, we are solidly in the minus. But remember, we are building a lot of naval stuff. We are still constructing new builds and all of that. So, yeah. Did I forget anything? I think not. Auto move subs. Nothing important. This mothball. This assign commander. Brilliant. Drama is mothballed. No, that. Oh yeah, now we have a completely uninteresting Discord going about Steam and GOG removing your games. I've never even heard of that happening. And this guy claimed he had 5 games just be deleted from his account. Yeah. And sometimes I wonder why I even bother with the internet. Ignore. So what does the French throw at us? Some light cruisers. He has some battle cruisers and stuff. Expected enemy forces, 1 battle cruiser. I think I'll decline. And decline. Wow. Now it became even more awesome. That was not a minor upgrade, but a substantial bump in speed, in range. Firepower I'm not so sure about, but this is pretty good firepower for a torpedo bomber. Can carry missiles, that reliability is good, everything is just good. Cyprus. Rebellion in Angola. Sparta! Oh, the poor philosopher. Oh no. 3 dead subs. Yeah, so we are down a few points. That's of course unfortunate, but I mean, you can't do everything. And already I feel that we have a decent stack here in the mad. They are moving some battle cruisers into this area. That's cute of them. So these guys, Aso and Mikuma, they are going into the South Pacific. Changed my mind. Now, what do we have assembled here? 4 battle cruisers, 6 light cruisers, and the battle generator is probably gonna be an asshole and just throw stuff at me in Northern Europe. Because now he has left 1 battle cruiser. Yeah. No, it was fun while it lasted, but no. Going to the Mediterranean Sea. And I guess it's the same for these guys, so a bit unfortunate, but we just have to endure. And we have some shortages on foreign station, but that's the least of our problems right now. Where are you, little buggers? Foreign station, problem solved. Now, we have the first missile destroyers coming out, and a carrier, and more missile destroyers. Do we already have any Bhutan 2s? No, they're coming out now. France, what have you done? General Patel. Okay. And did they move to the Northern Europe or something? Convoy attack? I can do a convoy attack. Yeah, they are. Ugh, sad times. Okay. 1 CV, 2 CVL. I'll take it. You can always count on the strategic AI to really screw itself over. Okay, yeah. So Algeria, long coast, lots of bases. A few hours left. Pretty far from air cover, I would say. 400 miles. No fighters are coming to my aid. He may have some aircraft. No aircraft info. Some patrol boats. Looks like an airfield, but Yeah, whatever. It doesn't want to cooperate. Now I have a single sub here as well. A clear, moderate breeze, and it's 2 hours, 13 minutes, but radar. So it's only an advantage, I would say, for us to have unknown radar contact. Told you so. And it's down in the corner there. And the light cruisers are on screen, and I have 9 destroyers. And are all of them good? What's the smallest one? The smallest one is 2,800 tons. 2,800 ton is the smallest destroyer. Probably his biggest destroyers. But I only had 2 battle cruisers, so... And they are both of the triple 16-inch variant. But I mean, if he has... really has carriers, that seems pretty insane. Let's do a stoss with those... where is my light cruisers at? You're bad, boys. Okay. That's a heavy cruiser of the Montcalm class, armed with 8-inch guns. Surely this is not the way to wage a war. Another 2 8-inch shells. Surely this is going down very quickly, I would say. This read as a CV. I strongly question that. Gun range. Yeah, now it counts as a rapier. Okay, so basically it has 1 heavy cruiser that's dying and 2 light cruisers. Looks like he's dead in the water. Apukuma got hit by something. The turret was disabled, but it's not destroyed. So I mean, those 4 inches of armor can be effective. The distance was... Now it's dead in the water. So rapier, medium damage. I'm, as usually, very disappointed with my own destroyers because they're not supposed to be dicking around in the back here. Can you stop shooting at the Montcalm now? CV division? Yeah, let's shoot at the CV division. Did Kagi get savaged? Yes, 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 yes. It got royally screwed over. I didn't pay attention. It took like 20 hits. Completely dead in the water. No. Be avenged. Surely it's sinking now. 100% damage, 72 flooding. Enemy ships. Yeah, can we have darkness, please? Was so quick. 55 minutes. Surely these guys are pretty damaged. Light damage, 50 knots, but light damage does not compute. 6-inch guns, but no armor. 6-inch guns and no armor. Nashi hit by a torpedo? How do you manage, guys? No? I've taken more damage on my destroyers during this 1 knot of speed, possibly. Let's call off this horrible attack. Yeah, that's 45 6-inch guns pouring fire into it. I don't know how this is going to end well for it. But it refuses to die, though. Look at this. This is insane. I've never been hurt so badly in my destroyer life. Let's get out of here. Sorry, destroyers, but you got into this pickle on your own. Non-radar contact. That was somewhat surprising. Not sure what that is. Bad guys. So we ended up losing that destroyer that got torpedoed, but we have 5 heavily damaged destroyer. This is new. Taken some minor damage on the others, but we bagged. They really did have CVs. New map. They were hanging around in this area. No, that's not them. A carrier, a full carrier. And a light carrier. Wow. Wow. And it turned out to be not so impressive after all. Pretty sad, actually, but... Algiers, why foreign? Bushu has finished working up, but it needs time with the Air Wing 5 destroyers, electronic gunnery computer, improved jet engines. Wow, now we are talking. Now we are talking heavy jet attack. Improved guidance, probably some missile stuff. Up, down. 104. Victory points from warfare. It's impressive. Okay. We need to put some more stuff on foreign station. Yeah, because I pulled out of so many areas, of course. We're having issues with foreign station, and now we are also repairing things. Destroyers, basically. This is mostly done now, but let's see what kind of insanity this is. Okay, so he went full woke and went back home. set invasion target. Yeah, why not? That was quicker than expected, but fair enough, fair enough. 20,000 in the red, that was quite excessive. Yeah, because now so many naval aircraft have come online. Because I had, unlike last time, I actually had stocks of planes. It could be that my air groups are not completely filled out, but you can see the whole show. It has 100 planes already. That's a big advantage. But now my on stock here is much reduced. This new light jet will come in soon. The fighter. And these guys are coming through, but will I overstack now? No, it's not. It's not a problem. Yeah, I was just checking the time there. 40 minutes or so. So we will definitely go forward one step here. See if we can make them come to us. Convoy attack, yeah. Kind of disappointing, but I'll take it. So much the same as last time, but only with light cruisers. I'll ask for cap. Darkness in 40 minutes, but we have radar. We have 3 and 2, 4, 5 destroyers. So clear, light breeze. Unknown radar contact. This time I will actually spend a little time looking for the bad guys. See if... Oh, it was a convoy attack. I completely forgot. A large merchant is hit by a torpedo. That was kind of weird. Are we in a bad state? Well, we are taking a bit of a beating here, but I think we're good. So all my destroyers just get damaged and then they generally just bugger off. Okay. Thanks for the help then. Didn't have that many to begin with, of course. Do I detect a little fire? Yeah. Took a lot of hit. A very vicious battle. Not destroyer. Wow, my guy took a lot of hits. Was it maybe a... touch? Touch. Suppose it could have been a 6-inch light cruiser. And it looks like that way. If this is a light cruiser, I want to kill it. Well, they are hanging in there. Wrong with a good old-fashioned brutal night fighting action. These guys can't keep up. They can go home. I knew that would happen. You can see me turning there. I knew it. Instant. Can you stop doing that? No? Of course, my own bad for not immediately taking manual control. Also, how many light cruisers did they get? And the closest Japanese base seemed to be in this sector. Are we sinking or are we not sinking? Flooding is way up. Wow. Quite. It's rough. Engine room hit. Is there any special reason for giving me just a handful of light cruisers? This is the most one-sided battle we've had in a long while. I mean, Jesus Christ. That was brutal, to say the least. Didn't see any carriers, but I wonder how on earth. I just took the speed down. God damn it, you stupid. Yeah, I have a intuition here. Yeah. What on earth was that? EDs. Huh. Okay, I admit to being slightly confused there. I thought I had sunk more than 3 light cruisers, but could be some of these. Ah, yes, he has 6-inch destroyer. That explains a lot of things. 8 6-inch guns, that will explain it. Okay, yeah. Fair enough, it was not cool to lose that cruiser, but good enough, good enough. Unfavorable weather, bullshit. Wow, we lost another ship. That doesn't happen terribly often. Tenryu, 12,000 ton. It was a fine ship, absolutely. So it will definitely be missed if it was not for that flooding event, or just me being overly aggressive. I should have realized that they had 6-inch guns long ago. So it's entirely my fault. But I mean, when did we last broken up on slip? We haven't lost a ship in ages. Still, it hurts. It was like the 4th light cruiser we lost. Okay, yeah. But we have a ton of them. Maybe that's why I'm so callous. Now we have a tonnage problem again. Yeah, that concludes our first 4 months of war with France. It was nothing special. We are relatively balanced in the meta, I would say. I have a lot of light cruisers, so and they clearly have a number of destroyers with 6-inch guns. So these light actions are very different from the ones with the Germans. The Germans were just taking it and doing nothing in return. But overall, I think we will be able to sooner or later inflict some losses on them. They have 18 capital ships in the med at the moment. We have 12, but they are better. They have more carriers, but mine are better. So, and I have way more destroyers, and they are losing destroyers, and I think they're gonna run out basically. And soon my missile destroyers will arrive in some numbers, and that can even also help tip the balance. Because eventually we will have a pair of 119 plane carriers in the med if the war lasts that long. So, anyway, thanks for watching and see you again soon.